So I thought I'd give my review of the Hori Fighting Commander 4. So firstly, general information. It can be used on a PlayStation 3 and a PlayStation 4 by flicking this switch. It has 10 input buttons for gameplay, 6 on the front and 4 on the top. Now hang on, you might think the PS3 and the PS4 pad have 8 buttons used, so how does that work? Well, on the face it has the R1 and the R2, and on the top of the joypad it's actually duplicated to R1 and R2 as well. But if you click this switch here, then the top buttons, these two become L1 and L2, but then you also have L3 and R3 as well, which on the PlayStation 4 pad would be these. And that switch there with the DP, LS and RS, that's just to tell you what you want the D-pad to emulate, either the D-pad on the PlayStation 4, the left stick or the right stick as well. Now you have turbo options, inputs on the front, and you have this dial which you can use to change the angle of the D-pad, and on the back there is a switch which changes the sensitivity of the diagonal inputs. So firstly I'd like to say it feels pretty good on the hand. Having the handle on the left hand side and the small part on the right hand side, it just feels good and comfortable on the hand. The button layout is good as well, so for Street Fighter 4 pressing 2 buttons for throws and focus tags is easy. You just press your thumb down and it gets them no problem at all. I do wish they were a little bit more clicky though. They do feel a bit more spongy, more so with the shoulder buttons as well. The diagonal sensitivity though, I just kept it at this setting. If I put it any higher, it just seemed to make things more difficult. I think some people were saying it makes it easier to do charge moves, but sometimes I found it just hard jumping up forward or jumping back. That was hard. This button here, or the switch for changing the D-pad position, that is a really good idea. The problem I had with the pad though was the D-pad. After a while my thumb would get sore, it felt spongy, it really needed more of a PlayStation 4 style, not a solid cross, because your thumb would just slip over it, and my thumb would often just slip off it quite a few times, and it needs to be more clicky like the Xbox One pad, and more texture as well. Just doesn't feel that comfortable to me anyway, the D-pad. I mean the buttons and the rest of it's pretty good, it's just that D-pad that for me let it down. So on the whole, I prefer the feeling of holding this pad, but the Mad Catz Fight pad, I do prefer the D-pad on that one. I'm hoping to get a Street Fighter X Tekken. I know they've stopped producing now, but someone told me that they're actually better on the Street Fighter 4 pad, so I might have to give it a try. But I'm also learning into a joystick. I had no Hori joystick, so I'm giving that a try. So I may actually do some videos about that at some point.